fridge again before I forget about it. There's bad guys here. We might, I think, ooh, hello. That's not very nice. You realise that's not very nice, right? Hi! Wow, they came out fast. Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion Contact Point Alpha Star. I'm 7foot Dust Bunny. I left the menu up, but there we go. Anyway, today we're finally going to get to upgrade this ship. I've already been working on processing minerals. Between episodes I grabbed a bunch of stuff. Minerals have been processing. We've got plenty of iron. We've even got more to come. Can't fit it all in a container. And we're already making some engines. So the plan is that we're going to upgrade a whole bunch of our thrusters. So let's start off by grabbing that. I've also we are full there. We appear to be full. We're full on oh so many levels. Balls. Oh crap. Oh crap. This is not working. There we go. Okay, we managed to pick that up somehow. Gonna have to move things around because we're still apparently full. Cargo seems to be my biggest bane at the moment, which appears to be more problematic than originally planned. So let's put that, and that's that already full. Wonderful. But that gives me a bunch of space in the one I was looking for, so that's fine. I shall just be looking for wherever the hell I just put that engine a minute ago, which I don't know where I did. I didn't put it in the fridge. I didn't put it in the ammo box. I have moved some stuff into the ammo box to save me from pain and suffering. There it is. Let's slap it there. Right, so mediums, we're actually going to replace the rear thrust with mediums, which are the smallest ones I'm actually going to replace, which will be, I think, this one. This one will get replaced with mediums, and all of these on the back are going to get replaced with mediums. So the reason I'm doing it this way round, he says, I'm not sure if I can select it and do it like that because it's probably not going to take the thing the same. So the reason I'm doing it this way round is because while forward thrust is of course highly useful, it's not going to be the be all and end all in the fight. Ultimately, in the fight, sideways maneuverability is going to be worth more. I am one short, but I think I'm going to get that one from, because I have to remove the thrusters on the bottom, and they're going to be replaced with large thrusters to ensure we have lift. More importantly, it's these side thrusters and these side thrusters that I'm replacing with medium Mark IIs and things like that that are going to really help us with maneuverability. I have had to remove the shield extender. So as you see, at the moment we have 150% shield because the shield extender was removed. Now this one I can't replace, but these 1, 2, 3 I can. Because I'm pretty sure that this one is this a medium? This is a medium. Okay, so I can remove that with I can replace that with a medium Mark II. Okay. Okay, yep. Yes, the shield is on. Let's remove the shield. There we go. So that will be replaced with a medium Mark II, which is going to be a problem because I created large for all those spots, and therefore I need to take one large off the list. Oh shit, I took all of those off the list. That's annoying. Let's try that again. So we're going to have to go for one medium Mark II and 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and then we'll go into 100 of those. Thank you. And food is inevitably going to be a problem. I have been harvesting my grow plots, so I might be able to make something. I don't actually oh no, I do have a thing here. What can we make? Ooh, I can make... That would be great. Ratatouille would be fantastic. Let's see if we can have a couple of those. That would be great. But yes, so by taking out a bunch of these, I'm going to replace them with... What do we got here? We've got a couple of mediums there still. I'll put those in. There's medium Mark IIs, which are going elsewhere. I want the large thrusters, because the large thrusters are going in here. I don't want to completely disable the ship yet, because if I completely disable the ship, I will almost certainly end up regretting it. Because what will happen is a base attack will come along and I'll get my ass handed to me because I won't actually be ready. So I need to keep the ship in flying form, so to speak. Let's see if we can get this using the drone without having to mess around too much. Come on, there we go. That one's in. Let's get this one in. Well, I'm trying to do it without removing the Gatling gun, because that would be annoying. Yoink, yoink. And we'll slap that in. And now, technically, I could probably replace these with Mark IIs, but I'll probably end up replacing them with mediums, because I think I'm going to have some mediums left over. So this is going to have to be a medium Mark II, isn't it? Right here. Because the hole depth isn't deep enough to have a full large. Now, as you see, the only thing this does, which I don't particularly love, is the Mark IIs are not flat on the bottom, but that is the way shit goes, you know. We can, if we want to, put titanium covers over them, which is what I normally do when I'm fighting, but in this case I'm probably not going to bother. Right, got another medium there. How are we going with the larges? We don't seem to have any. What's going on, constructor? I'm burning fuel here. Okay, it's getting there. So, medium Mark IIs, you might as well get on with doing that while we're waiting for it. We're not burning too much fuel, we got enough. So, what we'll do is medium Mark II. Let's get the drone out again. Let's do this with the drone, it will be easier. So I'm going to take that one and that one out, and we are going to replace them with this one. And actually they can go like this, you can have larges there, but I'm going to tuck them back for now. It is designed to allow you to tuck them back, I believe. If I've done it, if my design is correct, I should be allowed to... Oh, what's happened here? That one's tucked too far back. Okay, that's a problem. That one needs to come back out again. And I just shot the ship. Wonderful, good move, Sev. Smooth, smooth. Oh no, that one's too far out. Look, I'm the one screwing everything up here. So yeah, it can go all that way out, but no, it's going to have to go that far out because I'm going to block that thruster otherwise. I mean, for now, I can block that thruster, because that thruster can be upgraded to a Mark II. I would rather have the sideways maneuverability, as I mentioned, than have the forward thrust. Forward thrust obviously is helpful for just getting around quicker, but ultimately, when it comes to combat, maneuverability is going to be what you need. Right, let's have you. And the other thing we're going to replace with Mark II mediums is going to be these two braking thrusters right here. Again, I could replace these other two, but being able to hold yourself up without falling down, I mean, again, this is designed, we could put larges in here, but I'm going to put Mark IIs for now. I'm hungry. Right. How's that food coming? How many ratatouille did we get? 1. Joyous. We managed 1 whole ratatouille. Fantastic. So yeah, this will give us much better maneuverability and ultimately much better, hopefully, combat ability. I've had to take the shield extender out to make CPU space for this, but that's just going to be what it'll be. We're back to, you can have fried vegetables, which is pretty low on the old food malarkey. But we've got a lot of vegetables now. I think we've got 20. How much fried vegetables to take 1 vegetable? Let's make a bunch of those then. So this, we're chucking out the largest now. Good, good. Let's get those, start getting those installed. While I remember which ones are going where, because my poor brain doesn't cope very well with remembering all these things. Right, now. I thought you could take a large. Can you not? You can... Well, technically, no. Okay, fine. You can take a large. You're designed to take a large, aren't you? It's been a while since I've upgraded this one. So this one could take a Mark II. Oh, we appear to have a small hole here. Let's just plug that for now. Hang on. Yeah. I'm gonna just plug that for now. Yeah. I need to figure that out properly with the right blocks here, because that should be plastic. But yeah, you're gonna have to be a medium of some description, which is a pain. Crap. Okay, fine. Let's take that out. Take that out. Worst comes to worst, I'll just slap one of the mediums back in there. Yeah, I mean, it was always designed so these could be large. But I think the back is supposed to only go up to medium Mark IIs. This is all larges, good. And this will be now just a medium. I think I'm gonna chuck in because I can't put a large in there. So I've got 2 mediums left over. Tell you what, I'm gonna take one of these back out. Again, I would rather have more braking thrust at the moment when it comes to the combat than lift. So you're going to be a large right there, T2 large, and you are going to go to be a T2 medium. And yes, I could upgrade some of the, he says, some of the downward thrust, but I'm not going to. They could be upgraded to T2 mediums, or even T3, sorry, they can be upgraded as far as T2 mediums, but honestly, I'm not going to do it. So that's going there, that's going there. I'm just going to put the mediums we already had in there. Yoink. There we go. There we go. And that should, in itself... Oh, wonderful. Someone started angle grinding outside. I'll have to do something about that in a second. Oh, I've got an extra large thruster. Fine. In which case... I've clearly done my maths wrong. So, we are going to... how are we going to do this? I'm going to take this one, put the large in there. Sorry for the confusion, folks, but, you know, that's the way it goes. And then that leaves me with 2 T2 mediums, or a T2 medium. A T2 medium at the moment. And no other T standard mediums. So, okay, for now, what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to put one, as weird as this is going to look, we're going to have one odd matched T2 medium on the rear. Yep, it's going to look funky, people, but deal with it. So that should be a supreme amount of extra maneuverability. So we should be a lot more maneuverable. We're still not super maneuverable, I'll be honest. We're still not like crazy maneuverable, but we are a lot more maneuverable than we were. I mean, I could have put the larges on the side, I guess. That would have also worked. I mean, that is tempting to take it off and put 2 of the, was it tier 2 larges on the side of the ship, because that would make an inordinate difference too. The other thing we're gonna have to look out for is I'm probably gonna need another generator in there somewhere, which I didn't think about because we're running very hot on generators anyway. So I'll slap another generator in, and then I'm gonna put 3 rocket launchers in each side, and we'll be good to go, I think. And give it a go. We are still heavily wounded, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'll get those rocket launchers in. You've watched enough of me get confused and build it. I might actually swap a couple of those larges around to the side to give myself some extra side thrust. Might even make a couple more. Just because I'm not happy with that side thrust. And I might slip these out and put one of these in the back. One of those in the back, and put T2 mediums here to try and also boost up our maneuverability. But I'll do that and then I'll bring you back. Okay, so we've basically got everything ready. We need to turn our shield back on. Oh crap. Because we are under base attack again. Shield please, yes, thank you. And hopefully we should be a bit better on the shield, even though we've got bigger thrusters, because I did chuck in another generator. We don't actually have any rockets on board now, which is probably a good thing because I don't want to waste the rockets. I was literally just doing some repairs. I have switch things around because I couldn't make enough thrusters because I ran out of cobalt alloy. I could have gone out and got some more cobalt, but I'm figuring we're probably going to be alright. Oh, I have not taken a single drone down here. Come on. Really? Start falling down, drones. Oh, I swear they're getting tougher. There we go. They're starting to fall down now with a bit of help from the base guns. And now time to get rid of the transport ship. But we have multiple of these now going on and on and on. Right, again I'm going to do the usual and leap out and go get all the bits, because we might as well get the bits. I want to take those hot dog plants as well. I could actually do with using some of the hot dog plants to make more suitable hot dog plants for my grow plots back in my base. Come on, we can reach, and that last one there. There we go. That's everything. Right. Yeah, because I could do, and I'm talking about it, but I still pretty much bloody forgot. I want to go and grab those. I need the plant protein because I ought to use that plant protein instead of making food with it right now. I should go long term and very quickly knock up some plant protein plants to sort my life out. So let's chuck those in there. We'll fridge the radiation bits. Yeah, sure, why not? Constructor input, let's chuck those in. We got some more cobalt alloy there. Happy days. We'll keep all of that. And we still need to process, there's still loads of ore to process here. So I should just stick that processing while I think about it. Where are you? And I go there, there, there. That'll do. That should process all of that. We'll process those as well. We'll put those into that part of the constructor, please, for now. And yeah, what we should do, like I say, before we go, it would be good. We need purified water. Don't we have purified water? I thought we had purified water. I thought I had a whole bunch of it, which I already put in the fridge. Am I cracking up here? Did I put it somewhere else? I'm sure I had water. I'm sure I had quite a bit of it. I had like 93. I didn't use 93. Oh, I got more cobalt alloy there. Yoink. That would have solved my problem. Never mind. We're going as is now. Yeah, I'm gonna find... Ah, crap. Did I also not get as many rockets as I'd hoped? Clearly not. Yeah, I got... Ah, it's in the short hop fridge. There we go. That's why I can't find it. Right. Ammo controller. Input there. Fine. This one. Fine. Now, let's quickly make a couple of plants. Still no? Where'd I put them? Fine. Let me fix this. Okay, so now we are good to go. Yoink, yoink, yoink. And we're gonna chuck these down as well. Yoink, yoink, yoink. And this is gonna go a long way towards helping us out on the food front. We will be much more survivable with those being made. Let's try and keep a bit of power, because we are absolutely caning the power. I'm going to try and eat a few bits here. I am disappointed that we didn't get more in the way of rockets. What did we run out of? Promethium pellets. Holy crap, we ran out of promethium? That sucks. But I'm hoping 100 or 210 will be enough to do the job. So we're going to hope we can make this stick. And we're going to go and attack. Actually, the Kriel, I've decided, because the Kriel are bastards. So, what the plan is, I believe somewhere over here on my journeys there's a Kriel base I spotted that I think is doable. The one up here I think is not doable, but the one over here is doable. So I'm gonna go and see if we can attack that Kriel base. But I'm gonna head over there first. Oh look, and the sun is coming up anyway. I did not even need to tinker and make it daylight. But I think this is our chance. We're still pretty sluggish. So maybe I should have gone for forward and just run through. But hopefully we're going to be able to come along here and... yeah, that seemed like it was shit. I'll be honest. You're not got a shield, so we've got to remember our range is quite crap here. That was better. Yep. But we're gonna need to swing around and keep doing attacks here. I mean, we could go for the old cheese it from above, but I don't really want to. I'm gonna try and do it the proper way and see if we can actually... oh no, I screwed that up. Get a decent run at them. 6 is not... well, this is why I don't like using the block count limits, because... oh, not enough. I tried to fire twice then, just to see if I could get the extra firing, but I mean, those aren't tracking very fast, I'll be honest. Ugh. And then I just crashed into them. Which at least this isn't Space Engineers, because if this was Space Engineers, I'd just have destroyed my freaking ship. Yeah, they don't fire that fast, these. Difficult to get 2 shots off on a run by, but the shield is holding up massively well. I could really go a lot slower and risk taking like that. And there we go, and look, I managed not to blow up a loot container on the roof. So that went really well. I can't believe how well that went. Uh-oh. Oh, you're shooting the bugs. They're just bugs. Okay, fine, let's kill them. And... hi. Deal with you. Yes, I'm still on top of a thruster. Oh no. What do you mean? O2? Why is my O2 a problem? Hello. You better not have just blown up that freaking loot container, you bastard. Oh no, you didn't. Thank God for that. Why was I out of O2? Because my helmet is off. Why is my helmet off? I don't know. That was closer to blowing up that freaking loot container, though. That was almost disastrous. We get assault shotgun, already got one. Bunch of those, take those. Don't have any bandages, but that's because we sacrificed our stuff for... don't fall down the hole. There's a thing here. Right. So, I mean, that's the other truth here. Rather than being on the ground, I mean, let's take the drone. I don't know whether to take this base from the ground or whether to take it from the top. Look, I just hit a tree, and there's a bug halfway up the base. Right. I'm gonna stop here though, just a second, to A, grab that stuff, and B, I actually want the meats. Yeah, don't worry, that's gonna help me with dealing with the arachnids that's gonna be chasing towards me for sure. But I want the meats, because I want the food. So let's link up to the card controller a second. Right, and then... that went better than I expected, actually. Perhaps I've got too used to playing like RE2 and stuff. I'm feeling like I'm constantly going to get my ass shot to bits. So let's just turn the thrusters off here. I'm gonna chuck that in the fridge again before I forget about it. There's bad guys here. We might, I think, ooh, hello. That's not very nice. You realise that's not very nice, right? Hi! Wow, they came out fast. They came out really freaking fast. Oh, you got beans. I will take your beans and enjoy them. Delicious, thank you. No beans like Heinz. No sponsorship here, but I'm telling you, no beans like Heinz. Okay, that was it? Oh, that was it. Oh no. Yeah, that was it. At times. Slightly disappointed. I thought there was more to this than that. There. Oh, hello. Whoop. Ah! Okay. There was a little bit more to it than I expected. Hi, Kriel. Yeah, well, you shot at me, so that's why I'm shooting at you. Yeah, there was more to this than I expected. Just a tiny bit. There was another bad guy there. No, no. Woo! Okay. Alright, so there was a core right here. Wow, this pulse rifle is junk. I'll tell you. What is that? That's deco storage. Oh, don't do that. Okay, that's deco storage. Is there another deco storage or something here? Let's have a quick squizzaruno. I'm still connected to the card controller. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. Bit of fuel. Nothing good. I'm just tempted to see if there's anything, you know, hidden. Because I could believe J. Randall would hide stuff. See, like there's clearly a hole there designed for hiding crap. Now, obviously I haven't cored this place, I'm just taking the raw MacGuffins, but that's fine, I'm not too worried about it. I am just going to take the raw MacGuffins here. Take this. I felt like almost like there should be something there, but clearly not. But we'll grab these, we'll grab the parts from them, because it's worth grabbing. These deco blocks. Always worth harvesting deco blocks. I mean, they're so big to carry in the actual ship. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, which is another reason why I'm taking them just as parts. Because it's basically cheaper on carry capacity. But yeah, there is nothing else here. The main other thing we can do is take those, which will have some titanium plates and bits, and we'll see what we've got in here for fuel. Take that. Yep, and oxygen. You got any oxygen for me too? Thank you. Take your parts as well. And I'll take these parts because they're nothing hugely valuable anyway. Well, that looks like it was combat steel because it had Sathian plates in it. Right. So that is actually one chunk of the Kriel destroyed. Now, if I remember rightly, there's another one of these on this planet. It's not that one, is it? Isn't it at the top? It's up here. So I suggest we go take that one out, because all of this is good looting. I mean, could do with some more health, which could mean, you know, have we got any more bandages? I don't think we've got stuff to make more bandages, unfortunately. Can we make bandages here? No, we cannot. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong thing, aren't I? It's because the bloody markers are missing. There you go. I need plant fibers. The plant fibers are doable. That's no issue. If you want plant fibers, you need the stupid thingy McGibble, which is a pain in the butt. That's the only problem these days. Because I haven't got a chainsaw, I'm gonna have to... Oh, hello. What's going on? Holy crap, it's a big drone. Let's go deal with him. Yep, okay, you're shooting at me. Yep, thrusters are on. And... Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. What we could probably do is if we just did that, that's going to be one of our cheaper ways of harvesting some wood for plant fibers. That's how I'm going to do it. Use rocket launchers to harvest the wood, because that'll get us some bandages. There you go, and that way we should be able to make some plant fibers. Let's take a couple of these into the fridge. Should only need to take a couple. Then we should be able to make some bandages. Yay! Just like that. Right. Now, we're going to go north then, and we'll start off taking this one down, because that's easy. Then we'll look at the other Kriel base. I've got to be aware though, we've got probably enough rockets to do the job. Hi. I'm going to shoot you as well. We've probably got enough rockets to take that other base down, but then I'm going to need some more rockets. And last time I ran out of promethium pellets, which means I'm going to have to go and get some more promethium. Well, I'm hoping the ship's going to look after me a second while I put this in there to see if I can get some more bandages. Nope, it's not going to look after me. Hi. Okay, fine. Ship, I was hoping you were on my side, ship. I was hoping for the food, you know. Oh, you were technically on my side. You're over here killing all these guys. Okay, I'll let you off, I guess. As you were saving me from getting overrun. I guess I'll let you off. I did empty that one, yes I did. So I'll put that back in the food container, those back in there. There we go. fuel. I might actually whop some of that fuel into the ship because I know the ship isn't actually full. But yeah, we'll have to then go and get some promethium pellets. Now, there is some promethium on this planet. Where it is, I don't remember. But there is some promethium here somewhere. And somewhere, so there's some promethium there, only a small promethium. Now, maybe, if we're lucky, we'll find a promethium en route somewhere. As well. Because I'm going to put a marker for this. We're going to go up to the titanium deposit. That'll help me fly in the right direction. Yes, there might be a promethium over there, but there is a whole load of Zurax here. But it might be worth taking a look at the Zurax as we go over. I mean, at least we're shielded now, so we can deal with that. We're still not super fast, I notice. I mean, we're at maximum, which is 17, so, you know. That's the maximum we're going to get. But it would be interesting to see, even if this pops in here. It does. Yoink. Alright, to see what we've got in terms of bases and stuff. There's like 3-4 bases here. Neodymium. Okay. So we've got a whole bunch of things here. Shadowstorm defense, yeah, okay, fair enough. A longhouse. We've got a missile base. Now the missile base is a good base to take on, and it's got these guns on it which, as we noticed, don't seem to do that much damage to us. I think these green ones do a bit more. And I'm going to test that by probably getting close enough to this geothermal power plant to see if I can upset the guns. You're not going to shoot at me? You're not going to shoot at me? You're seriously not going to shoot at me? Hello? Hello? Okay. That's kind of bugged. Surely the Rados hate me, don't they? I mean, don't the Rados hate me? I mean, I'm not going to stay in range while I do this, while I check. But my understanding is the Rados dislike me. Rados. Neutral. So I am neutral with the Rados. Okay. Interesting. Didn't realise I was neutral with them. I don't think that's going to last. But still. Didn't realise I was neutral with Rados. So, stupid question, he says, being now going the wrong direction. Stupid question. If I'm neutral with the Rados and their thing, who is trying to blow me up? Because that's a missile base. So this drone base, that's just Zurax drone base. So maybe I can take on the drone base, but I thought it was shielded. I mean, I do have some lasers. I probably could make it work. Alright, so there we go. And yeah, if I remember rightly, when we flew over, yeah, this is exactly the same as what we've just taken out here. So, why aren't I firing? Okay, that was a bit slack. Oh no. No! Okay, let's back up a second. Let the shields recharge a little bit. And then I'll come back in and pop the rest of those off. Hopefully without destroying the bloody loot container. That we now know is there. Ready? Okay, and we'll shoot this side. Oh, missed. There you go. Yeah, we can take quite a bit of hits off them. Oh, look, we did destroy the loot container, but the loot is still there. So, if we can just, it wasn't that exciting loot anyway, sad times. I wonder if this time we can go in from the other angle. Hang on. Hold still, mate. Hold fire. If you don't mind. Thank you. And then we can take the rest of the base down. Without even having to worry. I mean, there's probably still some bad guys down the bottom. Yeah, there is. There is. There's still a bad guy down here at least. Ah! I'm stuck in the corner. I'm stuck in the corner with the guy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Let's shoot. Let's shoot. And you're already sorted, so don't have to worry about you. Again, these gun turrets are shit when you steal them. They're not really worth it, so I am literally just going to take it for parts again. How much fuel you got, mate? Not as much as I would have liked. Sad times. But we'll grab all the same bits again. Same job over and over. Now, my other thought is there's one other Kriel base. Oh, I don't have... You're telling me I don't have any multi-tool charges? Are you... Yeah. I was gonna say. You're telling me I don't have multi-tool charges. What kind of world is this? I have multi-tool charges. So, gonna run through, grab those bits. Yoink, yoink. There we go. Like I say, not gonna worry about it. Just only gonna worry really about the parts, because the parts are... That was stupid. Gives me a bit of fuel. Better than nothing. Let's just have a check here. There's nothing there. And where was the bit? Yeah, just wanted to check that again. There was actually nothing there this time. Right, and then we'll get the drone out and we'll do exactly what we did last time. Go down and strip all these off, taking all the parts. Because it's better to have the parts than nothing at all. And, you know, we actually received a whole deco device there, which is actually annoying because that's going to consume a whole bunch of space in my inventory. I did pick up the stuff, that just hasn't despawned, right? Yeah. Sorry. Gotta check. Otherwise, I can imagine the comments going insane. We did pick up a railgun. We've got a few railguns. And we have got a few laser cells. So, actually, as I've got some laser cells, I should be using the Epic Pulse Rifle, because I think that uses laser cells. Now, the question is, we're down to 42 rounds. If I go back to base and take on some more rockets, can we? I mean, what's this? This Polaris, Brotherhood of Fire. Can we take this one down? I'm going to drive by that one and unload the rockets I have at it and see what happens. Because that, I guess, will tell me as much as anything how things are going to pan out. So we're going to fly by it, see if I can hit it with a couple of rockets. Maybe, if I'm lucky, and take out the artillery. I don't think there's any point in doing that, because that's just a ruined landing pad. If I remember rightly, ruined landing pads don't have very much going for them. But to make more rockets, I'm going to need to get some Promethium, which I'll do in between episodes, I think. But yeah, we'll take a few pot shots at that base as we go by. And then I think we've got to decide whether or not we're going to take on the Rados, as they're neutral to us. Do we want to piss them off? I mean, I think sooner or later they are going to get pissed off with us. So it might just be worth biting the bullet and doing it. What is... That was a Promethium deposit as well. What is that? That is a trading hub. So unfortunately, that Promethium deposit is well and truly in trader territory. So that's going to be a problem. So that one is just outside. So we can grab that one. That would definitely make us a few rockets. And hopefully this will be another one. Because then if we can deal with these Kriel, then one, we've wiped the Kriel off this planet, which is nice. And two, it is not. Alright, and two, let's see, this is coming in. Alright, let's oh, I missed. This is going to be a bit trickier. Did that right? Okay, so I've got rid of the artillery turret. So though that big base was a big base, having got rid of the artillery turret, some of its major firepower is gone. And now we can work more on picking stuff off. I mean, wow, that was too far away, and I'm going to be out of rounds very soon, so I'm going to use up the last of my rounds just picking this base off. This base has so many guns on it, it's unfreaking believable. Oh, and I missed. Okay, time to leave. Taking hits. Oh, come on. Okay, glad I repaired a few blocks here and there. Need to be a little bit careful with taking those hits. But yes, so I think it is highly plausible that we can take this base on and get rid of the Kriel off this planet. What that actually does for us, I don't know. I could, of course, be just making it a CV, but we can then get this capital vessel. I'm tempted to try and take on these Rados. I mean, I would be able to probably get a couple of free pot shots at one of their bases. Though I'd really like homing rockets for that. What do we got up here as well? Let's just have a quick scoot up here. Because if we've got something else that's non-Rados, we can always deal with them first. But let's have a look at what we've got. We still have a Promethium deposit to find as well. So this is a couple of... this looks like defense towers. Okay, so that's defense towers, and that's Rados as well, so they're not going to shoot at me either. So that's Rados. A couple of resources here. And this is a missile base all on its own, and that's Rados too. I mean, gotta be honest, Rados are looking mighty tempting targets at the moment. I don't see that they're, though, you know, that we're going to get away with not attacking them forever. So I would say probably going to wind up attacking them sooner or later. I'm not worried about them. This Xerax thing is just a drone, I think. So yeah, the point is, the only other thing we could look at is the drone base, but I think the drone base is shielded. So I'll check whether the drone base is shielded between episodes, and I'm also going to go and pick up some Promethium as we're just passing nearby it. I might as well get it while we're en route. And the next time we'll have some rockets to go and hit that Kriel base. But with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.